Stop allowing your period and PMS get the best of you, sis. Stop fucking allowing it. And I know it's way easier said than done, but stop allowing it. Stop allowing it to make you feel like you're ugly, you're fat, you're bloated, you're just this big emotional ball that is just so uncontrollable and just a fucking roller coaster and an emotional wreck. Stop giving it that much power. Now, granted, the shit is uncomfortable, the shit hurts, and I personally don't understand why we gotta go through pain if we're already bleeding. You know what I'm saying? I think if we're gonna have a period, let's just bleed and not have pain and not have other symptoms. Just fucking bleed, you know? But I'm not in control of Mother Nature. I am just somebody who suffered from it. And I don't want you to allow it to fuck with your confidence. You know, I get some people may break out during this time and feel and be and become bloated. Like I get bloated, you know, and become an emotional wreck. You know, it'll have you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I personally just realized that, because I'm on my period now, I personally realized that I can kind of like self-sabotage shit when I'm on my period. Like I have a really good relationship, you know, like a beautiful one. And this past week I was PMSing and girl, I was kind of self-sabotaging it and I don't really know why, you know, but then I do. It's because I'm gonna start my period. And when my period starts, I have different thoughts, you know, like I don't have my typical thoughts and I don't feel how I typically feel. And I know I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want you to feel alone, nor do I want you to allow it to take over, because I felt like I was in control of my thoughts, but I wasn't. Like I was aware of them, but I wasn't in control of them. So it's like on a normal day, say with my relationship, on a normal day, I feel great. Like, oh, I love my man. I love my man. But then as I'm PMSing, you know, it's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm asking him 30 million questions, you know, like I'm psyching myself out and I'm getting in my head and I'm self-sabotaging something really fucking great. And I started to become aware of it. And I'm like, why am I acting like this? I don't even feel like myself. Like, this is not shit that I typically fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I acting like this? And it's like, your period, it really takes a fucking toll on you, and it can fuck with your confidence, and it can fuck with how you feel about yourself and fuck with how you see yourself. Like, even like right now, I started to feel like, bro, my hair is starting to look crunchy as shit. Like, ew, like my hair looks like it needs to be taken the fuck down. You know, like it, like the whole period shit start fucking with my fucking vision, like how I view myself, how I see myself, you know. And I know it's my period because I never feel like this until it's time for my period. My first 3 days of my period and the days leading to my period, I go from confident to like feeling insecure. I go from like damn near arrogant on a low to like, oh my God, don't look. I don't want to wear nothing short. I don't want to wear nothing tight. Like, I just want to wear these big ass shirts. Like, don't look at me right now. I want to be alone. You know, and I'm like in my feelings about everything, and I'm crying about everything. And it's so fucking normal, but don't let that shit ruin your mood. Know that you that girl, you that bitch, whether you bleeding or not, whether you're in a relationship or not, whether you got a little bump now or not, whether your breast is tender or not. Sis, do you want to have tender breasts from your period or leaking breasts from a baby? Take the good with the bad and snap back into reality. You are that girl. This is literally going to go away next week. You're going to feel right back confident and sexy and like that bitch. And you're going to have all these TikToks and all these music. You're going to play all this music and make all these videos. You're going to do your hair. Make sure your hair done. That's another thing to prevent it. Make sure your maintenance is up to par before your period even hit, to avoid feeling like an ugly piece of shit. It helps. Now me, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know I'm tripping, because my hair is done and my hair is cute as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's when I become aware that like I'm not myself right now, because I'm fucking beautiful. Like what the fuck? I'm pretty as fuck. Like off the wake up, bitch. Like no cocky shit. Off the wake up, I'm really that girl. Like face is genuinely tea. Genuinely, no bullshit. Face is genuinely tea. So for me to feel like, I look kind of ugly, I know something not right. For me to feel like, oh my God, my hair crunchy, I know something not right. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not in control of how I think and feel, but I'm aware of it. And grow aware, because that is the first step of stopping it and taking action. Like if you're aware of what you're thinking and feeling, now you know how to move. So when I feel like I was self-sabotaging in my situation with my man, I started to see it, and I started to realize the pattern of like, I'm tripping right now. Like I'm genuinely fucking tripping. But it also felt like I can't stop tripping, but I know I'm tripping, but I can't stop. And I did. Once I realized, I was like, bro, I'm fucking self-sabotaging this shit. Let me stop. Once I grew aware, I was like, just shut the fuck up. If you feel like you can't say nothing outside of what you're saying, then just shut the fuck up. Pray about it. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you genuinely feeling ugly on your period, shut the fuck up. Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. You don't have to say it, because words hurt, and your ears hear that shit, and your mind feel that shit and understand exactly what you're saying. Shut the fuck up. Don't say it. Don't speak it. Because you're not ugly. You're that girl. You that bitch. Your body is tea. Like what? Bloated and all. I'm on day 2 now. I'm bloating. Oh, hold on. On a normal day, girl, waist is hella snatched. I'm bloating. It may not look heavily bloated, but for me, I know I'm bloated, and I feel bloated, and I feel like big t-shirt, you know. Like, let me pull this down. Like, that's just how I'm feeling. Like, don't look at me right now. I kind of want to be left alone. And it's normal. I don't know if this video really made sense, if it gave you guys a peace of mind, or if I taught you anything. But I just want you to know you're not alone. And your thoughts are not accurate, and they're not true. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're smart. You're intelligent. 365, 24/7, 4 weeks out of a month, 31 days out of a month. Like, you're that girl. You're sexy. Body is tea. And even if you are fat, what the fuck is wrong with being fat? You know? What the fuck is wrong with being fat? I know it's kind of like you're a skinny bitch talking about fat girls, but I love fat girls. I love fat girls, skinny girls, thick girls. I love women. I'm for us, bitch, not against us. So even if you are feeling fat, ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with being a fucking fat bitch? Like, fuck it. I really do be on some fat shit sometimes, especially on PMS. Oh, bitch, I could eat a whole pack of cookies, bitch. Don't get me started. A pack of cookies, a gallon of ice cream, and some hot fries, and only touch them the week before my period. And after that, I'm not touching that shit again, because it's like, I don't want that. I'm eating healthy. Like, that's really what I be on. And then, like, leading up to it, I just be eating the most crappiest shit. And it's like, bro, that was very fat of you. Like, bitch, that's not it. Like, you're not being yourself. I swear, when you become aware of that shit, just tell yourself you're not being yourself. Like, you're not you when you're hungry, bitch. Like, you're not being yourself right now. Tell yourself you're not being yourself, and allow yourself to snap back. And if you still are feeling overwhelmed, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Because maybe you can't stop feeling how you feel immediately, but as long as you're aware of it, it helps prevent it from like declining more. And then you just shut the fuck up, and it's gonna save you a much more headache. And my cramps are kicking in, so I'm gonna end this video here. I hope it helped, at least with relativeness, at least.